The Graveyard Game by Narp. Scene 1. One day, the Washington Police Department got a call from a young teenage girl named Rosalinda, who was in the graveyard and had just played a game with her two friends, Dimitri and Calvin, who absolutely hated each other.
911, what's your emergency?
I just found my friend Dimitri dead on the ground, stabbed with a knife.
Where are you located?
At the National Washington Graveyard, 3871 Raspberry Drive.
An ambulance is on their way.
Scene 2. 13 minutes later, the ambulance and police came to investigate. They found the dead body in the ditch, and it looked like it was stabbed with an ordinary knife. Then the police department got a call from one of its highly trained detectives.
Hi, I am Detective Gordon. May I please ask Rosalinda and Calvin some questions?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
So exactly what were you guys doing in the Washington graveyard?
Well, we were playing a graveyard tag, and it's where one person is supposed to scare and tag the other players.
May I ask who was the tagger?
I was the tagger, but I didn't get to tag Dimitri because someone came up behind me and somehow knocked me on my head to a point where I passed out. And I guess they took my mask and cape because I ended up waking up without it. Sorry, I have to leave.
Calvin left without saying goodbye.
Do you know anyone who might have wanted to kill Dimitri?
Well, Calvin and Dimitri have always hated each other since kindergarten because Dimitri's still Calvin's first love. Also, there's this old man that lives near the graveyard, and Dimitri hit a baseball into his window and accidentally killed his cat. But that was a really long time ago, and the old man really hated his cat, I think.
Well, I'll see you and your friend Calvin at court in a couple of days when I find some evidence.
Okay.
Scene 3. The next morning, the Detective Gordon went to the evidence locker to look at the objects the police gathered from the crime scene. There, he saw the knife, Dimitri's dead body, a black glove, the cape, and the mask.
Well, I think first I should examine the bloody knife.
Gordon found a piece of cotton thread that was red on the handle of the knife.
Wait a minute. Was Calvin wearing a red shirt, or was he not?
Then the detective found the clue. He went right to the police to set a sooner court session.
The Graveyard Game, sponsored by NARP. Buy the new NARP Super Bat. It's stylish purple, blue, and green, and has a black handle. It electrocutes the ball, so when someone catches it, they immediately get stunned and drop the ball. And when you press the red button, it shoots out a flaming baseball. Go to your sports dealer today for a keychain replica. You're not responsible for any incarcerations due to this bat.
Scene 4. At 2:00 p.m., a court session was being held for the death of Dimitri Jones.
Order in the court. We are now starting a session. Everybody be quiet.
Can I speak, Your Honor?
Yes, you may, Detective.
I would like to put Calvin up to the stand, Your Honor.
Yes, you may. Do you swear on the Holy Bible to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear on the Holy Bible to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
What were you wearing the night of Dimitri's murder?
I think I was wearing, I don't quite remember.
The detective held up the red thread and said,
Does this refresh your memory?
Oh no, I was wearing a gray sweatshirt to help me blend into the night. Wait, Detective, I know who was wearing red that night.
Who? Tell, please.
Well, on our way to the graveyard, I saw the old man Greg glaring at us wearing a red sweater.
Call the police and get that old man and bring him to court now!
Scene 5. The police and Detective Gordon quickly drove over to the old man's house. They knocked on the door, but no one answered, so they broke through the door. They found the old man standing in the front hallway with a pistol in his hand.
Put the gun down, Greg.
Never, you stupid detective. No one will ever know it's me. Ha 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 ha!
Find them. Get them.
Scene 6. The police eventually caught Greg and immediately brought him to the court session. Greg walked up to the podium.
Do you swear on the Holy Bible to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I swear on the Holy Bible to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Did you, Greg, murder Dimitri Jones? Tell me.
Fine, yes, I did murder Dimitri Jones.
Why did you kill him?
That kid hit a baseball bat into my attic window and killed my cat, Oscar, who is my only friend. I've hated him ever since. It's up to the jury.
We find Greg Heffley guilty for the murder of Dimitri Jones.
The end.